Howdy, folks. It is just before 7 a.m. and the sun is finally up enough. This dang camera can see what's going on. These GoPros are not great with darkness, apparently. But I've been up since about 3 a.m. Made the choice to drive dang near as far east as I could, find somewhere to fish. And what I came up with was, on the map, I found a spillway coming out of a little lake, and I decided to come see if there was any water in it. And well, there ain't. It's bone dry. But I don't know if y'all can tell, but all the way down at the base of it, there is still a good amount of water down there. And I've seen some stuff hitting the surface. So now I've got to try to find a way to get down there, because as far as I can tell, I'm parked over here. There ain't really no way to get through the woods decently and get down there. I was hoping there'd be some kind of trail, or maybe the locals had made something, but I don't know. Sun's up enough now that I can see in the woods at least a little bit, and there's sort of this like washout path that I'm gonna try to walk down. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't drop off steep somewhere, or I don't break my ankle in a hole or a rock or something. I don't know. We're taking the gamble. Hopefully it pays off with some fish. So I'm gearing my stuff up, and we're gonna take a walk through the woods. So here's hoping. If it doesn't work out, at least there's a lake behind me, so we can fish that. Well, I got my stuff. Looks like I forgot my hat cam mount, but I still got my chest cam in the car. And it looks like in the woods is a little bit dark for y'all to see. But maybe you can get a little bit of a picture of what I got to deal with, because this is the best route that I've found. Like I said, it's basically a washout that kind of leads down there. Y'all can't see nothing. Well, guess I'll turn this back on when there's a little more light. Alright, finally made it to some dang concrete. Which means I should be right towards the base of the spillway. This water's real low, and y'all still really can't see anything. There's got to be a setting on this damn GoPro somewhere for lower light conditions, but I can't find it. And I ain't got no cell signal to do a quick Google. Here we go. Here's the base of it. There's also been some pools I noticed walking up this way. Oh, look, a floaty. So there may be some more fish to be found on the way back. I don't see an easier path through the woods, which a little disappointing, but also kind of relieved that I didn't take the stupid way, because man, that was a hassle. I'll have to record my way back. But it was kind of rough going. Alright, this ain't quite as good as I was hoping. Pretty small little puddle here, and then this puddle up here right below the dam. I don't know if this was worth my efforts, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm here. There's got to be fish hanging out here, right? I don't know how deep it is. There's fishing line on that branch, so I'm not the first person to come down here. I can see some small fish in this pool. All right. Well, let's get going. I'm going to set up a shrimp, then we'll start casting. Alright, first things first, shrimp. Ain't got too many of these left, but have enough to keep me busy today. And it seems like I have a pretty good shot at catching fresh bait if I need it. There we go. Hook through. And I'm just gonna flip it right out here. Just whoop, right in the middle. Then I'm just gonna set the rod right over here, because no way I can get a rod holder around here. So we'll just let it be. Guess I have to tighten it up a bit. There we go. There. We'll let that sit, and then on my light action, I'm going to throw this little paddle tail swim bait. See what kind of predatory things might be hanging out in here. There we go. First cast. What do I got? Little largemouth. All right, that's a good start. Well, if nothing else, all that trouble, I got this little guy. So hopefully I can find a little bit more. He'd probably do better off staying up here than trying to release him down over there. Is that a fish? Couldn't tell if that was a fish or I was stuck up on the concrete. Kind of seemed like a fish. Whoop. No, you're smaller than the last one. I was going to be upset if you were the exact same fish again. You got that up in there. He's got that just enough in the top of his mouth to be a problem for getting it out. Come here, bud. There we go. Another little largie. There's one. We got another little largemouth. All right, well, it seems like there's a decent amount of these little guys hanging out in here. Probably nothing too substantial going to come out of this little spot. Be surprised if I catch anything really worth bragging about, but I'm just happy I'm catching something after the trek I had to go through to get here. I think there are sunfish in here because I keep getting tapped at but not taken. Bass are pretty good at just slamming the crap out of it. I may switch up to something smaller here in a second, see if I can get a little diversity. Yep, gotta be sunfish. They just bit my tail off. All right, well, let's get a sunfish lure. I happen to have brought my tiny pole and rigged it up just for this occasion. What I got on here is a 2-inch ribbon tail on a 1/32 ounce underspin jig, and this ought to just crush them. There we go. It's a bass. Come on, you're not what I'm trying to catch now. I already caught a few of you. Jig's really in there, huh? Oh, I see. There we go. Well, fish is fish, but I'm trying to get a little diversity and maybe a little bait. There's something. It's another frickin' bass. Well, at least he spit it out. Gave us a little show. There's something. Finally, a sunfish. What do I got? What the hell? My anti-reverse disengaged for some reason. Nice sunfish. Honestly, as little luck as I'm getting tapped over there, I don't think I'm going to cut this guy up. I'm going to let him be. It's not worth killing fish yet until I can maybe find a place with a lot more water in it. Well, getting little bites every now and then, but not a ton of action like I had on the paddle tail. Let's try changing colors. This water's pretty greened up. This thing's pretty green. Maybe they need something that stands out a little more. Something like white. And if this don't work, we'll switch out to a rooster tail. Besides, this way it'll match our jig head. There we go. There we go. Is this another bass? No, it's another bluegill. Good. There we go. Another little bluegill. Nothing giant, but I'm happy to just get different species of fish. Diversity is what really gets my fishing motor running. Getting lots of hits. Maybe they're just too small to really take this thing in, but I mean, I've caught some pretty small fish on here. I don't know. Just gotta hope for the best, that they're gonna swallow it enough for me to set a dang hook. That a fish? Feels like junk more than a fish. No, that's a fish. Little green sunfish. Now I have no qualms about using as live bait. But, well, for one, that. But again, I'm not out for fish murder today at the moment. Because so far, the shrimp's getting hit now. At least it seemed like it. My line just moved a little. Could be a turtle. Could not. I don't feel anything on there. What the hell? How did this happen? That's not how that's supposed to work. It's definitely getting chewed on. Could be bluegill, could be turtles, I don't know. Toss it back out there. Let's give this pool a shot. Caught a couple fish out of there. Got 3 different species. Let's see if maybe there's something new in here. Getting taps. Nothing taking it though. Just little fish hitting at it. Real little fish. Well, now it's snagged. What's going on here? There's some kind of... Oh, it was a fish that had me wrapped up. Okay. Come on, little fishies. There we go. Oh, green sunfish. You know, I have not seen a lot of you guys this year. Spent so much time avoiding the heat this summer, which is usually my time to catch a ton of you guys. And, you know, it popped right out. I appreciate these fish. They hit hard. They're always ready to eat. They bite big lures. Green sunfish, everyone. Give them a round of applause. Case in point, this little bitty green sunfish just wrecked this thing. He hit it like crazy, and the lure is dang near the same size as him. Those little fish, they don't care. Green sunfish are determined to eat. There we go. Must have found the green sunfish hole because I'm just raking them in now, reeling them in. I'm catching fish. It's fun. Gotta love the green sunfish. Another little guy. What? What did you do? Alright, just one little tangle. There we go. Man, he'd make such a good live bait. Alright, I think I'm going to give the guys over here a rest for a second. They're starting to slow down. Never caught a ton out of this side, so I guess I'll switch back to it. I don't know if y'all can see, but there's a snake right there in that corner, and he just came sliding all the way down this thing and plopped in the water. That was a rock at first. Really confused. He's coming over this way. What up, buddy? I think it's a copperhead. Might be a moccasin. Definitely got the pattern of one of them. Be about right there along the wall. I'm gonna say that's a copperhead. Oh, there's also a tiny little fish right there at the edge of the wall. Needs to be careful. Now a little frog has fallen in and is very panically jumping along the side. Well, this is interesting if nothing else. Oh, did a bass just eat him? Yep, there goes the snake in the pipe. I think a bass just ate that frog. Nope, I think I got stripped. Frankly, it's fine, because this ain't doing me a lot of good. Oop. So, I'm going to move down to some of the pools I passed on the way here, because they look deep enough that they might be hiding something in them. Alright, so here's pretty much the only other big pool we got. It's kind of deep, and I can already see, oh, well, y'all can, but all over the top, there's gar. Some of them pretty decent sized. And well, we all know I love catching gar. So first things first, because it catches gar and potentially some other fish, let's grab us a shrimp. I'm kind of hopeful there might be a catfish or two mixed in here, but it's all gar, it's all gar. I ain't that picky. So I'm gonna kind of wing this past them over to there, although I'm sure they're freaking everywhere. I'll tighten it up a bit. Good enough. Then my light action, I've switched out that paddle tail that got bit up to a 1/4 ounce rooster tail. Not really a color I use too much, but it's very vibrant. It should attract attention. So hopefully these gar are going to be all about it. I just so happened to swim it between all of their backs. This ought to be a good path to get one's attention. I think I'm going in front of one here. Yep, he's following it. Come on. Ugh, he bit it. He didn't like it. Oh, there's two right there. decent one hanging out underneath my tight line. Grab it. There we go. Gar love rooster tails. If you can get it to hold, you can catch them. Don't have my net because I'm traveling light, but I do got my grips. So I should be able to land these guys pretty all right as long as they leave their mouth open for me. Like this guy did. Not even in his mouth, right in the side on his cheek where it's nice and soft. What we got here? You are a short-nosed gar. Long one, not particularly heavy though. There you go, buddy. Back in the water. There's one. Yeah, you're nicer. What up, buddy? Whoop. There it goes. You know, quick release. See one of the bigger ones here. I'm kind of on a path for him. There we go. Stay pinned. Ah, he's off. Dang it. Well, that's right into a snag. Crap. Can I get it out? I think I'm going to break off. Threw it right into a root, I guess. That's unfortunate. There it goes. All right, I think I'm going to end it there. Not a lot of space to fish. I only down here for around an hour or so, but I feel like I've caught pretty much anything I can. And I mean, 4 different species in these 2 little pools. 3-ish, 2, 2.5, I don't know. I kind of count the ones up by right under the dam as the same, though there is a little block. I don't know. But I think I did pretty good. We had a good number of fish. We had 4 different types of fish. And I mean, was it worth all the crap it took to get here? It was cool doing something new. And I think that's what's more important. So I'm going to quit fishing here. But since I said I'll show you all the bullshit it took me to get down here, I'm going to record my walk back up to the Jeep just so you can see the stupidity I had to go through. So I'll catch y'all next time. Enjoy the walk. All right, let's go. Goodbye, Gar. You were kind of fun. Whoop, slippery. All right, on the trail. Trail that I'm fairly certain I made. Yep. This river cane isn't too bad. It's kind of spaced out, easy to walk around. I don't mind that. Then I get to come down in this little creek bed where it's nice, rocky, easy to walk through. Another little pool here, but I can see the entire pool, and it seems like all that's in here are these minnows racing around to get away from me. And I gotta go through this mud. There we go. Not so bad. Another small pool right there. I mean, I could maybe catch a green sunfish or 2 in it, but I don't think it's worth my time. I mean, there could be a fish or 2 in there, but I don't care enough to try. Let's see. I think I gotta come through here, was it? Trying to kind of see where I came barging down at. Not exactly an easy path to find again, but we'll try here. Right through the big spider. Cool. Go around this side. So you gotta keep your rods out in front of you. Whoop. Kind of take big high steps so you don't fall into holes. Ooh, like there's a hole right here. Maybe I came from over there. I'm gonna need a loss down here. Ugh. I gotta find my way back up. This looks like somewhere I may have forced my way through. Ugh. That log. Oh, I think that's the way I came. There we go. This looks right. This big water runoff from up top. And I now have to climb back up. Yeah, that's it. Back up we go. To get through this part, I had to kind of climb up and around this. But I think coming from this way, I might be able to go under it. Maybe. I mean, I can. It's just going to be a bit of a pain. There we go. Now my rooster tail's caught down here. Come on. There we go. But I had to climb up and around that way last time. So I came from this path. I'm curious. This one puts me closer to the Jeep, so I'm going to take it. Plus, it'll be new. Who knows what kind of crazy dangers await me. Well, it's definitely more narrow. Go up this side. Yeah. Ooh. I mean, need to go up. That's the way I'm going. Not quite following the ditch anymore, but going off to my right if I absolutely need to get in one. This may not have been the best plan, but it's the plan I'm going with. I ain't known for my smart decision making. But after this, I'm definitely going to be known for how out of shape I am. Criminy. It's a lot easier going down. Try to keep y'all pointed up a bit more so you're not just staring at the ground. Forget that. Got the dang thing on my chest again. The angles ain't gonna be great. Looks like I'm getting near the top. I'm gonna have so many ticks I just know it. Ugh. Already got spiders all over my face. Ugh. Shit. Now where the hell am I? Should have took the path I knew led back. I'm a little lost. Alright, I'm up high enough. I got a little GPS signal. The Jeep is back that way. So, I guess we went too far. Back there we go. Let's secure our damn lure back on there. Alright. This is about 300 feet that way. 300 feet or one football field for those who need an idea of the length. Let's get back over here. A little more clear. You know, it's honestly surprised me, this whole expedition. I ain't seen no snakes in the woods, just that one that fell down. Okay, I can see the parking lot over there now. How in the world did I pass that? Oh, I passed it because this ditch was the one I started from my way down. I think. Maybe. It's on the other side. So, I need to go down over here so I can get around. Yep. That's a little bit done. I gotta get down through here and back up over there. All right, we're figuring it out. All right, I think we got it. Where the hell is the original path I took? Because I thought I was on one that went more to the right of the one I took, which should have taken me to the damn Jeep. This must be the original path I took here, going down that way. Oh, there's a sign up here. I hope that wasn't something important that I should have read beforehand. Oh. State park boundary, no hunting. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, this is the path I took here. So this is the washout I originally went down, right next to the parking lot. God, how did I get so off course? I usually feel like I have a decent sense of direction, but now I question it. That sucked. I'm not doing that again. But there's the Jeep. So I'm gonna go.